Yeah, yeah. We just chillin' and vibing. Good conversations with good people. Oh, good conversations with good people. Yeah,
Welcome back to another episode of Chillin' and Vibing, where real ones pull up and the good energy flow. Today we got someone in the building who wears a lot of hats and wears them well. She's a singer, songwriter, dancer. We got a entrepreneur, brand ambassador, CEO of her own company, top tier, man. She all about the making moves and making money. So y'all get ready for this vibe right here, man. We got Tamara Terrell in the building.
Hey y'all. Thanks for having me.
We
Yes,
appreciate you for
ma'am.
coming.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, Tamara, where you from?
So I'm originally from Michigan, but I've been a Charlotte native about 10 years now.
Okay, okay.
You like it so far down there?
I love it actually. I love the versatility. I love the food. I love the weather.
I heard you don't like Columbia, the Met. Tell me about that. Tell me about that experience.
So I actually moved there for about a month and it was very short-lived. It wasn't much to do out there. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I know y'all live there, but it wasn't for me.
Me lady, I
I'm a
don't live
city
there. I'm from
girl.
Charleston, so I'm good. You know,
He by that
Yeah.
water.
yeah, I'm by the water. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, Charlotte is a vibe though. Have you ever been to Stats?
I have many times.
I gotta
Yeah,
come over there and go to Stats. Because I heard it was pop.
It is. You're gonna have
yeah.
you a good time, definitely.
I can't go back there, man. I'm suspended.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man. I got 2 more years. And I'm gonna go back there, man. So yeah, it's
Oh
definitely a
no,
vibe, man.
you done got into some mess.
Yeah, it's complicated, but I'm good now. I'm good now. I'm on my best behavior now.
Good.
So Tamara, you got your hands in so many creative lanes like music, dance, business. How do you balance it all, and what keeps you inspired?
I'm so talented as you said. I'm multifaceted, so I juggle a lot of things and that's just a part of who I am. Yeah, I'm a Taurus, so I'm a very organized person.
Mm,
So it
mm,
just comes easily for me.
like that,
So,
like that.
so growing up, who did you listen to music wise?
Ooh, so Aaliyah is my entire inspiration.
Come on now.
I was listening to Aaliyah. Yeah, that's my girl. I used to learn all of her dance moves. I know all of her songs. Yeah, she is definitely my number one inspiration.
Okay. Well, give me your top five artists of all time right now,
Ooh,
dead or
top
alive.
five, top five. mm, definitely Aaliyah number one. Y'all putting me on the spot.
I got to. I do that to everybody.
Can I say groups?
You can say a group.
Okay, because Destiny's Child, I love Destiny's Child. So let me see, number three. I love Chris Brown, y'all. He's an R&B artist. I mean, I don't know if we doing females or males, but Chris Brown is definitely in the top three.
Yeah, this
For
is your
number
list.
four, yeah, number four, I would say, uh, I listen to Mariah. She's my girl too. I
What's
like
up?
her style. And for number five, mm, we talking about R&B, right? Just R&B.
Yeah,
It
this
could
R&B.
be, it could be R&B.
Right now, I am. This is a tough one. I'm gonna say Scissor. I'm gonna say Scissor.
Yeah. She's doing her thing right now.
Respect,
Yeah.
respect.
So, Tamara, how did your music journey start?
So it's actually very interesting. So I grew up in chorus. I took chorus. I want to say elementary through high, and my dad was a minister. So I actually started in the church singing.
Well,
I was in choir and all of that.
Okay, okay, respect, respect. Um, don't get offended, but I was watching your videos, I was watching your social media. I'm like, and she's very creative, but I feel like you are the female Birdman.
I'm the female part.
You all about money. You all about money. Don't,
Okay, okay.
yeah, you
Yeah,
all
if you
about
put it
money.
that way,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah, yeah.
right.
No, nothing else. I think you are the female Birdman. I just feel like you always about your business, your money, and your company. You know, I heard you
I
as the
am.
CEO. So like what inspired you to start your own like event planning company?
So I've always been good at like design, decorating. Like I started with interior designing and then I was just like I started like certain holidays, certain friends' birthdays, I started like creating things, their certain gifts and decorating for their birthdays and I was like I need to start doing this for a living.
Right, right, right.
Like I was receiving so much positive feedback. People were telling me like you this is a talent. Like you need to make some money with this.
Respect, respect.
that's what's up. So, like, being a dancer, when did that journey start?
So that started in middle school. So I joined the dance team and I would say in high school I cheered, I danced. I did a lot. I was in sports. I was doing it all.
Hmm. Right, 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 right. You build a brand in your business. How do you deal with pressure and people doubting your vision?
That's a good question. Um I'm not going to lie, it is you can get easily discouraged especially when you don't have that support that you hope to have. Of course
Hmm.
I have my family support, but not everyone is going to see your vision. So you just have to, no matter the support, no matter the fans or whatever, you just got to continue to do what you love and feel your passion, fulfill your passion. Like that's I'm just not a quitter, so that's
Right,
just
right, right.
that's my mindset.
Or so, Tamara, what was your strategy to get your music heard and out there on the airwaves?
So I actually read up on a 25-day challenge strategy to release your music. I did not do that with this single. It was kind of a last minute thing because I did actually recently I had a surgery, a major surgery. So it was just something that I wanted to put out there. That was one of my New Year's resolutions. I wanted to start releasing more of my music because I was putting it off so much due to my past, prior health issues. So I just kind of like I'm about to release all of my music. Like it's time.
Respect, respect. What's your creative process like? Are you someone who needs silence to create, or do you feed off energy and chaos?
Mm. I would say I need a little bit of both. Um I'm a very outgoing person and so depending on the energy, the vibe, like for instance, if I'm in the studio or if I'm with some friends and I hear some music, like it could I could be in the it could be in the moment thing. Like I'm like I gotta go, I gotta go right now. Like if I
Right.
hear a hot beat or if I just hear a song that I'm inspired by, I just like I put it in my notes sometimes. Like I gotta go right to this. But that's how I'm usually when it comes to creativity. That's how I move.
Respect. Like
That's
Birdman.
your song show you. What made you write that song?
So I was actually at the time I made that I was like in a relationship and at the time, it was the honeymoon. It was the honeymoon stage and
Mm.
That just it just that relationship inspired me. Like I want to show you what I can give to you. I want to show you, my unconditional love with no limits.
Are you
With that
still
being
showing that person?
No.
Hey, it be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, that showing and telling ended.
Now you gotta show them what you can do without them.
facts.
Right, exactly. It's all
We're gonna
about
call
the
that.
level up now.
We're gonna call that the aftermath.
Yeah. Yeah.
With that being said, so Tamara, how do you feel about relationship in today's society?
Mm. I'm kind of traditional when it comes to relationships, so I'm not even into like I feel like the dating pool now is horrible. I don't even know where to start. I believe in like, men courting the women and that's just what I believe in. My parents have been together for 37 years now and I grew up
That that's a blessing.
learning by their example. Yeah,
Boy, that's a blessing. Majority of us can't
it
even see six
is.
months together.
Yeah, in today's society, I am very blessed to still have, the parents that I do have. It's still in love with each other.
Mm. Nah, I
Well,
like
still
that.
for the streets. The streets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you got me off track now. Got me thinking about my past. You feel me? I'm about to show her. You feel me? What I can do with the
Yeah.
aftermath. What one
Yeah.
thing
You
people
gotta show them.
misunderstood? Right, 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 right. What's one thing people misunderstood about being creative entrepreneur?
Mm, that they only see or they only think about, the positive outcome that may come out of it, but it's like it takes hard work, it takes consistency, it takes, sleepless nights. Like it's not easy at all. It's sometimes you're gonna fail, and like they say, in order to be a winner, you have to be a failure first. So,
Mhm. If you don't fail, you won't succeed.
hmm
That's true. Your song, The One. I'm assuming you done found him. Cause it looked like that's him in the video. Tell me about that song and that video that's out.
so the one was actually inspired during a very chaotic time, not only in my lives but in all of y'all's, because it was during the pandemic
Mhm.
when this song, was just put on my heart. It was like, the entire world was shut down, but it was like I was still having to show up for my person emotionally. So it was just like, despite the chaos and, the mayhem, I'm still showing up for you.
That's what's up.
So that's the one in the video.
No,
Ah,
he's no, he's actually an actor. He's an actor. He's a content creator. He does a
he
lot.
he played the hell out of that role.
He did. I ain't gonna lie.
God.
I almost forgot we was acting at one point. I was like, wait a minute. Wait.
Right, 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 right. So you're single, that's what you're saying. Oh, you have somebody.
I am single. Yes.
Now, I was gonna ask this question like being a boss lady, how can you handle your business and your love relationship together?
You have to know how to balance it all out. Like I said, again, it's all about organization. It's all about knowing when to separate, business from pleasure. Like it's all about knowing how to juggle life.
Right.
Some people can't do that
You
though.
gotta. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, you right about that, and I've
Yeah.
experienced it.
I was lost, but I'm
Not.
fine. You feel me? All right. You got me. All right.
Yeah.
Tamara, who would be your dream collaboration?
Aaliyah, duh.
Oh, yeah, if she was still alive, it would
That
definitely be Aaliyah.
yeah, you can do Dead or Alive.
I'm gonna do it live, man.
But I would
Somebody that
say
you can get today.
Chris Brown. Chris Brown easily. Come on, we got the two R&B singers, got the two R&B dancers. Like we gonna create some magic. And he's a Taurus, by the way. So
Yeah, y'all going to jail. Yeah, y'all going to jail together. We're gonna stay free, y'all.
no, we're not.
And they said they
No,
ain't gonna
we're
be
not.
toxic, man. They
We're
ain't gonna
not
be
gonna.
toxic.
We don't relate. We don't relate in that area.
Yeah, okay. But no, y'all cool. No, y'all zodiac sign is one of the cool people. Like I can deal with. I'm a Capricorn. Normally I don't really care about the zodiac sign, but I see a little bit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, y'all cool people. Like my best friend, she's a Taurus, so it's like,
Same.
yeah.
I'm actually compatible with Capricorns.
Hey, we two peas in the pod. I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah.
we ain't going to jail together though.
That
Oh man,
no.
I'm
But we
gonna
do
make
like
sure
to
you
get some
straight.
money. We like to get some money together.
Facts. Bonnie and Clyde, the legal way.
All right.
Right. You're clearly a natural performer. What's been one of your most memorable moments on the stage or at an event? Memorable. My bad. I'm sorry.
Ooh. So I don't know if y'all know a lot about the old clubs in Charlotte.
Larry do.
Do y'all
What the
remember
heck?
Halo?
Nah, I ain't been out there.
I'm a
I,
I'm
only
a
time I
jit.
go out
I'm a
there,
jit.
CIAA weekend. That's the only time I be in Charlotte. We're used to.
So I performed CIAA weekend, and it was one of the biggest crowds I ever performed at. It was definitely an experience.
All right.
Did you ever been to CIAA weekend?
Many times, actually.
They need to bring it back
They do. I heard they were.
because I mean it brought money to the city, so I don't see why not. But I mean, I guess people acting up, people don't
It
want to act
also
right.
brought violence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
everywhere you go. I was supposed to go to biker week this week, but the boy start shooting. I said, yeah, I ain't going no more. So,
Oh, I heard about that.
yeah, my
Yeah.
peoples went, but I ain't go. You got to go with a
It
bike,
seemed
so
like
and I ain't
the
got the bike.
bike week never ends well.
No, they need to
Nope.
bring
Every
Freaknik
year.
back. But for someone trying to juggle multiple passion like you, what's one piece of advice you can pass on to?
So I would say, um, be yourself, be your authentic self, follow your own path, stay consistent, really believe in your passion. And there may be bumps in the road. Of course, there's going to be bumps in the road, but don't let that discourage you from seeing, the bigger picture.
I like that. I like that.
So I be seeing you traveling the world, man. I gotta ask, what's your favorite travel spot?
So far, it's Cancun.
I thought you about to say Costa Rica, man. Something.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
gotta take you to Costa
Cancun. It
Rica.
was. Oh, I would love that. I
You got
actually I want to go to Greece. I
Oh
want to
yeah.
go to Italy. Yeah, Greece is beautiful. Oh my God.
Larry.
Yeah.
Write this down. That's what we all going.
Oh yeah.
We
Hey,
we going
I
we
got I
going
got a
to
notepad here. I got a notepad here, man. All right, I'm writing them all down.
mm,
I got you.
make sure you write all this down, man. Um, so what do you want your legacy to look like? What do you want people to feel when they hear your name?
So I want them to remember me as an ambitious person who, never gave up on her dreams, never gave up on her vision, a go-getter, someone who really believed in her craft, and someone who, despite the odds, they still came out strong. I want to be known as my resilience because that's who I am.
That's what's up.
I like that. I like that.
What's one thing you learned over the years about yourself that you wish you would have known early in your career?
I would say to not try like not be so critique about my music and just release it because I've sat on so I have so many archives. Like I've I've sat on so much of my music and it was just like I wish I wouldn't have overthought it or overthink it so much and just put it out there because now that I am doing that, people are like, this is amazing. Like what you've been waiting on.
Right, right,
But
right.
I was very critical about my work. But now I'm just like I'm more confident with my work and I'm just like I'm releasing all of it now.
Yeah.
Right. People gonna talk about you the day you die. They talk about Jesus. So at the end of the day, you worry about yourself and keep doing what you're doing. You can't have
Right,
everybody listen to your
exactly.
music. People ain't gonna like your music, but some people gonna love it. But at
Hmm.
the end of the day, you still gotta do it for yourself. Now, who
Right.
inspired you when it comes to the work ethic and the energy?
So, my son, I do have a son.
Oh, yeah, me too. What
So
a
he has,
coincidence.
I do have a child. Yeah, my one and only boy. So he's been my biggest inspiration to just keep going through life.
Can we
That's what's
ask how old
up.
your son is?
How old is he?
Yes, ma'am.
He's 10.
Y'all got some grown babies. God dog. Larry, you too now.
Yeah, I got an 8 year. I got a little girl. She 8.
I'm catching
Oh,
up with y'all.
I want a little girl, but I don't know. The way society is now, I don't even know if I want to bring any more kids to this
Yeah.
world.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, you don't need to. I'm tired of seeing a little boy keep twerking on Snapchat. That's getting on my nerves.
Oh
Playing
my God.
hopscotch. Like, come on, man. You
Yeah.
should play. If you don't play how to go get it, nah, for real.
My God.
Respect,
I feel you
respect.
though. This is a wild time.
Yeah.
So how do you balance, being a parent and your music?
I actually have a whole schedule. Like I'm very organized. I have a whole journal. I have a whole calendar that I keep. And I just make time mostly for because I don't want to speak on my relationship with my son's father because that's getting a little bit too personal. He is very much so active in his life, so that helps me as well.
Hey, we understand. You ain't gotta
Me.
say.
I understand. Woo, that's a story for another day.
There's a story for another day. That's what we're gonna call it. Baby mamas and baby daddy. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
it is.
it. If you could talk to your younger self, like back when this was just a dream, what would you say to her?
mm, I would tell her to start early. You know, believe in herself, despite what everyone else has to say. Stay because I'm not gonna lie, it gets very discouraging as an artist in this game. So I would just tell her to never, never stop. Do not give up on your dreams. Do not take any time off and just, pursue your dreams consistently. No breaks, all gas.
But you saying
Damn,
that,
so.
I gotta ask this and be honest with us. Your first support, was it from a family member or a stranger?
Like musically,
Yeah,
it was from my father actually.
that's what's up.
The
Cause
pastor?
He's actually my father's actually one of my producers.
Pops in the studio. That's what's up.
Hey,
He
turn up.
actually he actually produced my track The One and Show You.
Oh man.
Okay, okay. Now we gotta ask some
I
more
like I
questions
like
now.
that. I like that right there. Oh, put a little steak to that. Yeah, I like that. Go ahead.
so,
Well,
so,
hey,
so
let's
I,
talk
I, I
about it.
got, I gotta ask. Did Pop see the one video yet?
She's a grown behind woman.
Hey,
He
that's
You think she's
actually
scared?
did.
hey, that's
He
I
that's my
don't know.
baby.
actually did. And his response, he said, "Lord."
All right now. You get too get your head getting too big now. Like, oh, man.
Yeah, but me and my dad, my we have a relationship like he understands the music. He understands the music industry. He understands the game. So we came into it like we went. My sister, she's an artist as well. She raps. So we've been on like she's opened up for celebrities, and we've been on tours like with Shawty Low and other people like Boosie. So it's like we have a lot of experience when it comes to the music industry.
Shawty Low is crazy. Y'all been in the
Hello.
game that long?
Hello.
Yeah, we have.
Da 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 da
Done
da.
done it
Come
all.
on now.
Yeah.
Oh God, y'all telling your age. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my God.
I ain't that old now.
You said you said Shawty Low, like, wait a minute now. I was in elementary when that came out.
Element.
Yes,
Oh
man, lady.
my God.
I'm a baby. By the end of the day, I'm a baby with a baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I sleep with babysitter. How do you stay grounded with everything going on around you?
Mm. So I'm all about self-care, like self-improvement. So I stay in the spas. I take care of myself. I keep myself well, you know. I really take care of myself. I just feel like in order to show up for other people and, my child and do other things, you have to show up for yourself first. So that's number one. So that's just how, I keep keep up with everything in my life. I take care of myself first.
That's what's up.
Respect.
That's what's up. So you say your sister is a rapper and you the singer.
Hmm.
Have y'all
We
ever thought
actually
about
had a
collabing?
group.
Okay. What was the name of the group?
It was named Surreal So Real.
That sounds like a platinum group right there.
We
Okay, I like that. Respect.
actually have some videos out there also, but I'm not even about to go into that.
You ain't gonna say, wow, what happened? You
Hey,
got
go
on
tell
the
the
apple
people.
bottom jeans and shit like that? You out here wearing echoes and polos and shit? That's what y'all wearing?
Man.
Nah, baby fat, man. Baby fat. Baby fat.
Baby fat.
Y'all out here wearing jabos and shit like that?
It ain't that.
Hey, those were the good
Okay.
old days, man. Those were the good old days.
Right, right. Them apple bottom jeans.
Yeah. Boots with the fur. Yeah. He really used to wear that.
On the whole tire.
If somebody would want to listen to your music, how could they find it?
On all platforms. What is it? It's so many different platforms now. I can't keep up. What
Right.
is Spotify, Apple, what's the other ones?
YouTube.
Pandora,
Yep.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Ain't no
YouTube.
damn Pandora.
Pandora.
Oh, not mine. I apologize for my outburst.
Hey. iTunes, all of that.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
y'all gonna go on her social media and click on the link tree, and it got every platform that
Yeah.
you can possibly have.
All my links are there. So yeah, visit my Instagram.
We got the boss lady, Birdman of the Charlotte in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
But Tamara, what advice would you give someone looking to start doing music? What would you tell them?
Do your research first. And find your whole team, because when it comes to the music, you're gonna need content. You're gonna need your engineers, you're gonna need your producers, you're gonna need a whole team that truly believes in your craft and your passion. So
Mm,
But,
yeah,
mm,
Ta-
mm, mm.
but Tamara, we appreciate you for coming to chill and vibe. But before we go, let everybody know what we doing.
we chilling and vibing, baby.
Oh yeah, appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.